Hey guys, can you guys hear me okay? How's my audio right now? What up, gang? Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Not using the headphones right now, so just wanted to see how my audio is. All right, all right. A little low? Yeah, I'm using the laptop mic, and my laptop's a little bit further away from me than usual. Making it work, guys. Jake2359, what have you been trading tonight, man? Have you been trading NQ or are you trading gold? What's going on, Pete? Trading the NQ. Yeah, man, and I don't blame you for the NQ. I really thought we were going to be able to break the highs, but looks like the New York session high has been an absolute wall for us tonight. Elevated life, what's going on, man? Bruce Wayne, what up? What up? Is it super quiet? Here, let me increase the volume here. I'm gonna see if I can if this helps. Yeah, the reason why I sound far away is because I'm using my laptop. How about now? How does my volume sound when I'm talking like this? Does it still sound quiet or does it sound okay? Better? Hold on. 1 second, guys. Asia low? Yeah, I mean, looks like we're heading that direction right now. I moved the laptop a little closer to me. How's that sound now? Better? Okay, I think this is as good as we can get, to be perfectly honest. I could jack in potentially, though. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my headphones. And no, I'm not at a hotel tonight. And no, this is not my house. I'll be right back. I'll let you know. All right, I just changed up my. I'm jacked in now. I moved some things around, but I'm jacked into my headphones. How's my audio sound right now? Does it sound better than earlier? Yeah? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna use my headphones. It's a little awkward where I am, but it's all good. It's all good. What up, gang? Hope you guys are doing all good today, man. I'm just gonna go through the chat here quickly, see how you guys are. Ron, Angia, Andrew, Arceus, Zach, Faint, Ars. What is this? M. Benz, Jake, Base, Adam. What's going on? Yusav, Pete, Elevated Life, Bruce Wayne, Thomas, Devin, Wilson. Fujiwara, Rav Boys, what's up, man? Pedro, Futures, Futures Duck, Garan, what up, what up? Zishana, Dragon Trades Futures, what's up, man? 43 Narav, what up, man? Rihanna, YT, F Miranda, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Rav Boys, Motive, what up, man? Wilson, Yusuf, Joe to the Max, not Morad, Thomas Jensen, Atif, Reginald, Yacht, Santana. Yeah, I'm in not home yet. I'll probably have different backdrops for my stream for the next few nights here, guys. I'm on the move, man. I'm on the move. Yeah, you know what? I think the double top on the NQ definitely giving short vibes. You can see here that the high of the New York session ended up becoming our double top in the course of the Asia session. So not sure if any of you guys caught that. I mean, I've been on the road. Today has been like a full-on travel moving day. I have not touched my charts at all. I haven't taken a single trade really. But that double top trade setup here off the highs of New York looked pretty good. As of right now on the FF indicator, we've basically reclaimed underneath the trigger line here, and we're starting to make our way back down. So do we have the plausibility of moving lower? I think so. I mean, as of right now, it looks like we're pushing beneath Globex right now already. And for those who trade volume profile, because I know I'm looking at volume profile more and more these days, just to increase my knowledge of the markets a little bit more. But I know we got a volume profile low at the 611 at the bottom here. So it's just something for us to be cognizant of. I'm obviously not going to hop into anything right now just because, you know, it's already on the move already. So it seems a little silly for me to chase this. Andrew running that double top. That's a banger trade. I don't know if you got anything to trim, but I would say that trimming's not a bad idea if you haven't already. Let's take a look at gold. How we doing on gold here? Gold as well. Let's see. Let's see. What are we looking at tonight? Looks like we've been ranging this well now in consolidation. For the volume profile traders, we're at the point of control right now for this current Globex session or Asian session. We've got the volume areas low at 4628 on gold is what it looks like right now. FF indicator, what are we looking at here? Let the indicator load up here a bit. We've been respecting the 5-minute trigger line. This is the 2-minute time frame you're looking at right now, but it looks like we're respecting the 5-minute trigger line as well for shorts. So everything looks pretty bearish right now. I think entering anything at this point seems a little dicey, though, to be perfectly honest. We already have, for gold, we have Asia lows, just basically 4 points away from where we are now. So the question of the matter is the risk to reward worth it for us here? I don't know if that's truly the case. Yeah, you'll be like negative R for sure if you're doing that right now. Hope you guys are doing good, guys. Chat, chat, chat. We'll kind of hop onto the trade review, guys, as usual, in about 10 minutes here. What's going on, bull bear markets? IT code nerd, what's going on, man? Longs at 600. I'm assuming you're talking about the NQ. I mean, it's plausible. I think, as always, it's best to see how candles react as we make our way down there. I don't know if 600 is enough. I mean, what do we have here? Low of day is what, 592 on the NQ. I'd be interested to see if we can spike and tag 585-ish and maybe take a long from there. Yeah, I actually made a trip to Starbucks just because obviously I can't make my own coffee right now. So we're fine. What's going on, man? What's going on, Ruffian? Tonight I'll be trading on my 10-4 accounts and my Tradeify account and funded seat, guys. Those will be the ones I'm trading with. As you guys already saw, I got my Tradeify and funded seat payouts already. We'll see if we can get more. No problem, man. No problem on the input. Why did downward trend? I don't know. I mean, looks like we rejected the highs, man. New York highs. Yeah, I'm on the road right now, so I don't got my high studio setup that I usually use. So you guys will have to settle with my little AirPod thingies. Not AirPods, sorry, my Apple headphones. Joshua, you got both of those? Nice. Zombie Swordfish, man. What's going on, man? Good to see you. A-Rock. I assume you trading volume profile, my brother. I don't mind running through some of the chart review actually in a bit here, sooner than later. Give it a bit, but I'll do it in a bit here. I think a few of the different areas that I'm watching for NQ. So if we're looking at volume profile, I mean, I think like 612 is a plausibility for us. 585 as well. Otherwise, if we kind of break through all of that, I got a level at 538 here that I'm watching. 538 to 533. Got some areas down there. We're coming up on the 200 EMA as well in the 5-minute time frame. Yeah. Let's take a look at the NQ, guys. I don't mind hopping into this a little bit sooner than later. I mean, we gapped up yesterday, right? We gap up yesterday, we pushed up. So now we opened up as an inside bar. So I think the areas that we were talking about seems pretty plausible. In about 2 minutes, guys, I'll go through the chart review fully. I'll let a few of you guys roll in here before I get started here, guys. Levels wise, I take a look at larger time frames. I got levels, reference points. I got a few different things that I look at. Essentially support and resistance on different time frames, right? Hourly time frame on NQ is interesting as well. It's not the types of price action that I get too giddy about, to be honest. The New York Open, it was rangy, man. Yeah, I had some people messaging in the Discord chatting about the NQ price action. This is where you absolutely get destroyed, is what this is. Brutal price action. Dangus Donkey. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I think we're going to be living on fumes for a little bit. Got a lot of travel ahead. Zach, the channel you're referring to, you're talking about this one down here? Between 330 and 364? Is that what you were talking about? What up, Red Guy? Muddy Bag. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping on, man. No, man, no. I'm at bro's house right now, man. Not my home. Solana, man. Yeah, man. Honestly, this morning's NQ price action is the type of price action that you just say, all right, I'm going to call it quits until we actually get some decisiveness, you know? Sub-Zero, what's going on, brother? Yacht, man, I'm officially out of my house. Yeah, man. All my stuff is in a moving truck and making its way across to the other province. And for those of the states, it's equivalent to moving another state, essentially. RCS, man. Hey, safe travels on the flight, man. All right, man. It's 10:16 here, guys. I am gonna get started the chart review, and we'll see what kind of opportunities we have tonight. We'll talk about that. To be honest, in comparison to yesterday, I am not as loving today's price action. Yes, we've had some good swings and good moves over the course of the Asia session, and I would say that some, because I think you'd have to be there at the right time in order for you to have been able to capture some of these trades where prices reacted sharply also is fairly reasonable, all things considered, when we look at the market structure. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get straight into this, guys. I will catch up with the chat in a bit as I go through the trade review. As always, I won't be able to read through this as I go through this, but welcome to Project 365, guys. My name's Alan. Azheng Trades here. I'm the pre-London host here, and I stream 5 nights a week here alongside my other co-host as well. We've got Ron G, who streams the Asia session before me, and then myself here pre-London. We got Jake Ricci, the GOAT, who takes care of the New York Open, and then Lamelli and Mitch also take care of the afternoon session. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed already, definitely drop a like and subscribe. We do stream 5 days a week, 10 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week, actually, depending on which day we're talking about here. So no matter where you are around the world, I think we've got something for you. All of us are Rake Trades alumni, but a lot of us have also evolved our trading a lot of different ways. Some of you guys have probably already tuned in to some of the other guys like Mitch, who is the Gamma expert in our group. I know you guys probably have seen also Lamelli. He's our ICT expert in the group. So a lot of different styles in the group, and I think that's what makes the craft of trading that much more fun and exceptional. But I'm going to go through the trade review tonight on the NQ and gold as I usually do, because these are the two assets that I trade. I know people are going to ask me to look at Bitcoin and stuff like that all the time. I don't trade crypto. I don't touch it. I don't understand. And you guys might think, like, you know what, chart's a chart, but you know what? I do think that there are some certain asset prices that are affected by different things that cause the catalyst of volatility. And I just don't want to give you guys something that I have no idea what I'm talking about. So I won't be touching on those crypto things tonight. As always, though, for the loyal followers in the chat here, you guys know that whenever I do talk about charts, it's not just about my session. If anything, it's really not about my session, actually. It's more about the London session that opens up afterwards, how you maybe trade the Asia session tomorrow, even for that matter, or the New York Open, right? Because in the end of the day, price is price, and you'll find that the things that I'm talking about here will play its respect during different sessions and the period of time. And as I always say as well, I look at the sessions in the markets between Globex, Asia, London, and New York as kind of like a book, right? You're flipping through the pages, and I believe that each session plays into the next. I know everyone has their speculative thought process around what that represents and what that means. But nevertheless, I think regardless of who you are, what kind of trade you are, I think there is absolute nuances that are worth taking a look at. So with that said, I'm going to hop straight into the NQ trade review and gold, and then I will catch up on the chat and answer any questions that you guys have later on. So just touching on the NQ right now, if you really zoom out at the moment, we are kind of in a spot of indecision. Do we have a reason to continue lower? I mean, it's hard to say here. You could look at this if you like zoom in this direction. You could kind of look at this like a head and shoulders pattern on the daily time frame. Maybe if you zoom right out, I mean, the way that I look at this right now is that we have the possibility of swinging right back up. from where we are now, especially considering the fact that we did just gap up yesterday and we put in a pretty bullish hammer. So I don't know if we're going to completely wipe out all of that and more. If we did, that'd be pretty wild, to be honest. What I would take a look at is here as we kind of go into the hourly time frame. This is what I mean by I'm a little skeptical. I talked about this a little bit earlier on. If you hopped onto the chat sooner, we did double top. We double topped during the Asia session, but that double top was formed. And again, as I talk about, if you were to reference the different sessions as a book, if you were to take a look at the New York price action, we technically triple topped actually. So this rejection down, I mean, I think plays, a fairly understanding component to this all. And if you were to take a look at the trend line, I guess, depending on how you want to look at this, you can consider this what we have as a trend line break to the downside here, possibly. Again, looking at a more smaller time frame here. But I do believe that if we do move lower, so there's two areas that I would really watch for. And you guys kind of heard me talk about it already. Whether you're a volume profile trader, maybe you are looking for supply and demand, looking for different things. I don't know. Everyone's got their thing that they're looking at. Absolutely, Asia lows is something that we want to watch for a reaction for. We have volume profile. If we're taking a look at the current session's volume profile, we have the volume low at 612 here. We got the Asia lows at 592. I got a level actually drawn at 585. Sorry, not a level. That's another volume profile spot point. I have a level drawn at 538, right? So I do think that at this point in time, as I talk about all these different price points, right, what we're really paying attention to here is if you're using volume profile, you'll have points of control and you'll have volume lows that you'll be looking at. Otherwise, Asia low is one key area. The last big pivot down here at the higher low of New York, I think that's worth watching. Otherwise, down to the 538 level. Those are the areas that I would probably watch for potential reversals on the night if there's going to be one. Otherwise, though, I think that it's probably more wise to just trade the trend and to not fight the trend. My personal opinion, obviously, at this point in time. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for the NQ. At this point in time, you're either going to play this trend down and pay attention to those spots that we talked about when it comes to we're going to potentially long reverse, or we're going to continue to trade the trend and short, right? And trade the trend to the downside. If we're looking for longs that have nothing to do with reversal, what I definitely would really want us to do is we do need to reclaim ourselves back above Globex for me to even think about longing at this point. Otherwise, it just is unwise to do so. And if we manage to get some follow through throughout the night and we break above this double top here, definitely a break and retest would be a great thought and idea. But yeah, I think trading the trend down makes the most sense. Some of you guys, again, if you're asking Alan, are you gonna hop in a short right now? I won't. I'm chasing at this point. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to take any trade right now at this point. I'll have to kind of just chill out and watch as price comes towards those areas that I spoke about in the NQ. But that's what I'd be looking for there. Taking a look at gold. I'll switch over to the gold chart quickly here before I catch up with the chat. It looks like we're still ranging in the same area. I mean, of course, what we're essentially going to want to look for here is a falling wedge breakout to the upside was what we want to see on gold. Now let's go into the daily chart here first and take a look at the larger time frames. As you guys kind of heard me talk about for the last little bit here, because of the daily bar pivot we had here, I made a comment that we have possibility to kind of move lower. Now, based on this daily bar setup, what I would probably want to see going into tomorrow is that whether this happens during this session or London session, I would probably want to see us potentially tag the lows down here first, and then from there on out move higher. Because based on that daily bullish bar, something tells me that we can continue to play on this larger time frame push-up reversal. Right? If you guys remember, a few weeks ago back during our streams, we talked about this consolidation pennant that we want to break out of either to the downside or break to the upside, right? And obviously we had a very massive break to the upside. And since then, we've been kind of just essentially finding some certain points of consolidation before we continue higher. And I'm kind of looking at this very similar in that regard. I am looking for us to move higher on gold versus lower. Now, if we break yesterday's low, then obviously we can look for shorts, but I wouldn't be so giddy about hopping into that right away. Definitely wait for some candle confirmation. Otherwise, you're going to get swept as liquidity, as people like to call it. Even on the hourly time frame, we are shaping up for longs right now as well. We are at a channel for me right now and a level, as you can see here. I got a level at 4634. My channel's at between 31 to 38, right? If you are a volume profile trader, we're basically ranging between volume highs and also point of control is essentially what we're kind of trading within at the moment in time. So we'll see how we kind of break out of this, but those are just kind of some few thought points on gold of what I'm looking at. Again, I think that if we wanted to, catching the bottom of the range, and again, this is another thing too. If you're a range trader, this is like galore for you, right? You just be scalping the range back and forth. So that's obviously different ways that you could take the trade. But as of right now, though, that's kind of my thought process. I almost feel like this is one of those things where I don't know if I want to long just yet until we tag a bit lower, just mainly because of the fact that we are still trending down. Our EMAs are pushing downwards as well. I have to be also wary. We got the 200 EMA coming down on us from above here. So yeah, I think there's just multitude of reasons why I believe we could potentially short. So I think what I might look to do here, to be honest, is if gold comes back up and tests up here at 46.40, I'm interested in taking a stab at shorts with a stop loss above the 43.5 area, give or take. I'd be interested in that. Otherwise, if that gets invalidated, then I definitely will be open to pivoting to longs from there on out. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process on the charts at the moment. I'll just catch up on the chat here to see if I've missed anything. The man, dude. Yeah, man. I'm leaving Vancouver, my friend. Santana, I'm still fairly new, but as far as progress goes, I'm trying to understand the value of the volume values high and low and the point of control, how it functions during different sessions, Asia, London, New York. How does it coincide with the way that I trade systematically with my system? So I'm kind of just seeing the probability rates between them and understanding how they coincide on different asset classes, both gold, both NQ, those kind of things. So still very preliminary. I don't think I got a lot to offer in that conversation, at least just yet. But that's something that I'm kind of looking at this time. Market avoidance technique. Yeah, man. Sometimes staying cash is one of the most difficult things to do, but one of the most valuable things to do. What up, Fry Boy? What's up, Jane Bond? Your favorite banana. Hey, Sam. Jake, take it easy, man. If you're having a rough night, walk away, man. Market will be here tomorrow. Mindset of abundance, right? Money bag up 2K on the shorts. It's beautiful, man. Good work. Yeah, when gold trends, man, it trends. I've always said that too. Callwish got your first 50K. I mean, a chart's a chart, man. If you're actually already familiar with trading, I mean, I don't know how much more I could offer you that you don't already know. I mean, what prop firm did you go with, man? What's going on, Unstoppable? Chris trades for life. What up, bro? Interesting. Yeah, gold is ranging. Chris trades for life. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you, then. Those are kind words, man. If you follow me on Instagram as well, Chris, you'll see them because I always post before I hop on stream. Zach, you're liking the NQ bounce. Is there a bounce on NQ right now? This is the volume session low based on volume profile wise. We're bouncing at the volume session low. You guys want to take a long here? I don't know if it's a good idea though, man. We haven't had a pullback yet, right? Unless you're trying to trade longs for a pullback, maybe, but I don't know how I feel about that. Moonboy, man. Shout out to Moonboy in the chat. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Nice work. Instagram link. Yeah, man. Hold on. Not Morad. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. That's my Instagram right there, Chris. Tapan Patel, good morning. Good morning for you. Good evening for me on my end, my friend. Yes, for those hopping in, man, this double top, if you guys thought this double top was random, guys, it was not random. Absolutely not random at all. That double top formed because of the New York high that we formed during Power Hour. That was the high, guys, right here. Right? So not random at all. So if you guys didn't see this and you guys were trying to long past that and you didn't trim or you didn't take profit, I mean, can't really feel too bad on that one, guys. That was something that was very clear on our on our radar, right? Same reason why we were going to want to watch the break and retest if we want more. You're looking to short gold right now. Gold's testing the 5-minute trigger line right now. We're just ranging, man. I mean, I'm going to leave gold alone. I'd like to see us break in a direction with some clean follow through before I even touch gold. That's my personal opinion on it right now. Are those collectibles behind me? Yeah, they are. My bro has like a lot of, those are Dragon Ball pop toys. All of them up there, I think. At least the ones within the camera shot are all Dragon Ball. He's got way more collectibles than that, though. You just can't see him. Yeah, yeah, 100%, George. Naham Fanuel, what's up, man? Yeah, decent gold candle there. Still wouldn't trust it, though, guys. Still wouldn't trust it, man. We range bound. Unless you're looking to scalp gold, sure, but yeah. I'm not long NQ, Trader Steve. I'm not. I know someone was looking to go long, but like I said, I don't trust it. I don't trust these longs. Right now on the NQ, we're holding volume session low. We're holding the 200 EMA on the 5-minute time frame, but we're trending down, man. We haven't had a pullback yet, so I don't know, man. Riga, I know it sucks when it happens, but you know what? As long as you can acknowledge those moves, right? You just know you'll just look for them again in the future, and you'll catch it next time. Kawish, yeah, man, I'm traveling. My audio setup is gonna be whack until I get back, until I set up my new command center, my new home. I'm still in Canada, man. I didn't move outside of Canada. I'm just moving to another province. Money bag. Looking for 600 on NQ Dragon Trades Future. Yeah, that's fair, man. It's very valid. Yeah, you're gonna see me in a different setup for a few streams, guys. It's gonna be a while until I'm settled in. Yeah, Ryan T. I was just talking about. I don't know if you when you hopped on. I was just talking about the volume profile as well. Nothing good yet, guys. Nothing good yet. We could just chat for now, man. Gold's rejecting the 5-minute trigger line quite harsh there. Quite harsh. Unstoppable. I track them on my on Trader Stats, my friend. Trader Stats. I think I shared the link with you guys last time. I mean, I can share it again. I'll post it in the chat here, guys. I use that basically to track everything from my trades to my stats to my payouts, everything. Everything is tracked there. I like it just because it's low cost and it does what I need it to do. I know there are fancier journals out there, but it does what I need to do, and that's all that really matters. Looks like we're failing. I just want to take a look at what risk we're playing with here. No problem, Unstoppable. I do feel like shorting's the right thing to do. I might scalp this, guys. I might take a short scalp here. I don't know if I'm gonna miss this or not though, but I'm gonna take a short scalp on NQ, guys. Looks like I'm in on one contract only though, versus the two that I was originally trying to get in on, but that's okay. Let's see, guys. Let's see what it wants to do. All right, there. You guys got that. That was about a 1 hour scalp. I was actually trying to enter in on 2 contracts, but I only got filled on 1. Still better than nothing though. I was originally looking to risk 500 and make $500, but we just made $250 instead. We'll take it for now. We'll take it for now. Slow and steady tonight, guys. Slow and steady. Gold just had that spike down as well just now. Interesting. That was a good example of where I was a couple seconds too late. You know, if I was 2 seconds sooner into the chart, I would have been able to enter on both my minis versus just the one. But you know, you take it for what it is. You don't chase, right? In the end of the day, it's about the chart. It's not about the P&L. Trade the chart. P&L is just a nice aftermath. I'm interested in scalping longs to the upside based on where price is going to be. I'm going to look to see how we come down here. Change the color so we don't confuse ourselves with what we're looking at here. We'll make that that line. We'll see. The man dude. This account that I'm trading on is Tradeify right now. Weller, yeah, my audio is different. I'm traveling right now, guys. I'm not in my home setup. Well, technically, I don't have a home setup anymore. Not until I get moved into my new home. So I'm rocking headphones right now, and I'm at my bro's house right now. Dragon Trace features. No, I don't. All of that stuff I'm looking into, man. I'm looking to really refine my trading furthermore as we go into the closer to the end of the year. I don't have time to read any books right now, but volume profile, order flow, book map stuff, gamma, all that stuff. I'm gonna look to add stuff to. Dangus Donkey, much love, man. Much love. Thank you for the support. Looks like I'm very glad that I took my profit where I did, guys. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna suddenly like V recovery here, but looks like I took my profit at the right spot. See, what Dragon Trade Futures just commented on there is exactly why I want to look into this stuff, right? Because I'm not looking for volume profile or order flow or gamma or any of that stuff that's out there. I'm not looking to change my strategy. I am looking to see how it adds layers of strength to how I already trade. That's the idea of why I'm looking at it. So for those who are out there, right, it's just good education for you guys because there's a big difference between taking different strategies for strategy hopping purposes because you lack confidence in the one you have versus refining your current strategy, right? And sometimes people don't know the difference between the two, but there is a big difference between the two. So let's say gold starting to make its way down right now. Let's see if we sweep and come back. One 100% extra confidence. Hitman trades. What's going on, man? Andrew, I think that's just to that point, right? The idea is I'm not looking at volume profile or any of the other stuff as a way that's going to interrupt my trading. It's to add additional value. So here's how I look at it, right? If based on the way that I already draw my support and resistance on a chart is already the way it is, and it just so happens that one, two, three other elements of things are also telling me that that's a great spot, it just gives me that much more conviction to take that trade setup. That's essentially what I'm looking for. I'm definitely not looking for disruption. So to your point, Andrew, which is a very good question, right? I'm not looking to be like, okay, I have a level at 600, for example, but volume profile says I should wait for 570. I'm not necessarily going to wait for 570. I'm still going to trade my system, but it just means that if volume or whatever it is was telling me that 600 was also good, then it gives me that additional conviction. David Evans, I just kind of answered the same question, so hopefully that made sense. So right now on NQ, we are kind of just spiking the last kind of micro higher low there, I guess you can call it. Not higher low, sorry, lower low. And that's also the current volume session lows. So that's where we're spiking. Nahal, yeah, I'm just gonna share with you my YouTube, man. I created the YouTube video literally for these questions because I get to ask this question a lot on stream. There you go. Gold's working its way down. I separate trade, man. I don't copy trade. I am not a fan of copy trading. Not my cup of tea. Individually trading my accounts is part of how I manage risk. That's part of my risk management. See, this is where, an example of some confluence, right? Like when I'm looking at gold guys right now, here's what I see, right? I see right here on the rejection, I had a channel, which is the top of my channel, and it actually ranged within my channel, right? So I have rejection at a channel. I've got EMAs pointing downwards. I got a volume profile values high there as well. The FF indicator on the 5-minute time frame was also the trigger line, right? This is an example of where I'm looking at different things and they're adding confluence. And so this is where a lot of people will say things like, well, is that paralysis by analysis? Well, not really, because you have to be able to weight your setups, right? You weight your setups, you weight your playbook, your the things that you look at, right? And the additional things just add conviction. They're not meant to disrupt what you're planning to do already. So if I have a setup that's looking good for short on gold, for example, because I really liked it based on how I normally trade already, but then also VP's volume profile is telling me, hey, it looks good. my FF indicators tell me, hey, it looks good. Well, then suddenly that becomes even that much more valuable for me to try to take that stab. And if I'm wrong, again, that's part of trading, right? No risk, no reward, right? So if it's wrong, then you cough it up to the game of probability, right? So hopefully that kind of adds a little bit of layer of texture for you guys as well. Arjun, yeah. Volume profile is just something I'm just kind of adding into, well, I'm playing around with. I shouldn't even say adding into yet. I'm playing around with it. NQ looks like it wants to move lower. I'm gonna try to take another stab here, guys. Did you see that during the first 3 years of your trading career, you're focused more on developing your mindset or improving your technical skills? Honestly, Santana, during the first few years of trading, I would just throw shit at a wall and hoping that it stuck. I didn't have the mindset that I have today with trading, right? So like, yeah, if I could turn the clock back, absolutely. I think that really what it comes down to with all of this is that, and you guys hear the generic things all the time. People talk about on stream, right? Or people say on social media that, profit's not important, don't P&L watch, all those type of things. And it is true because your P&L is just what is really emphasizing in the way that you measure your success, and it's affecting your mentals, right? But in the end of the day, right? The chart's the chart. The chart doesn't care about your P&L. The chart doesn't even know what your trades are, especially if you guys are prop firm traders. They don't even know what you're a sim trader. Your trades don't even exist on the order flow books, right? So um, I think in the grand scheme of things here, right? Like learning, understanding how the charts move, how you want to, develop your system and develop your mindset. Like this is where the whole slow and steady kind of is what you're ideally trying to build upon. Because otherwise you're just, if you're just focusing on the dollar, then I don't know if you're really ever going to get there, right? So just my 2 cents on the matter. I'm actually going to lower my risk here now, guys. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to lower my target as well. Or not lower my target, bring up my target. No problem, margin. Money bag, I was at 591, I think. Yeah, I moved it to 594 though. I'm gonna keep this tight. Scalp trade after all, right? New hour opens gonna be in about 12 minutes here. I would love for NQ to push and tag that 585 area that I'm talking about before the hour opens. Yeah, the 600 round number is probably gonna be a spot for sure. I have no doubt. Yeah, Ralphie, I have no idea. That's a Brian. I went to get a coffee at Starbucks, and I guess they have like a new fall season of stuff now. So they have like a pecan pie. They've got like a pumpkin pie, and I honestly can't remember what the hell this one was. But they're like mini pies, so I thought I'd give them a shot since I'm having coffee anyways. I just had a pumpkin pie yourself. I guess we're coming up to that season now, right? Soon, anyways. This delay in price is making me a little regretful of entering this position right now. Pancake eating contest? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think Ron G would get all of us beat, man. That with the way that guy works out, even Lamelli, man, both of those guys can probably eat a lot. Yeah, I do want to do a giveaway tonight too, guys. I want to give away a Tradeify account tonight, 50K growth account. By the way, did any of you guys manage to scoop up the new revision, the 300K select plan, version 2? Did anyone scoop those up? I managed to scoop one up earlier. I literally, like, when I saw the news when Brett posted it, I was like, oh, I couldn't get it last time because I was going through KYC verification for my payout. So I was like, oh, I hopped on it and grabbed one. Yeah, it's gone. I think it's gone already, Ron. HRMN. No, man. No, man. It's my bro's setup. I'm at his house right now. I'm staying the night. I'm still on the move, man. On the move. I'm homeless until for now. Tate, man. I'm doing good, man. How are you? How much were they charging for those? You know what? The version 1. So basically, guys. I mean, it's kind of gone already. I don't know if there's a point me sharing, but when Trader5 first rolled out the 300K select accounts, they were charging for about like $449. And so now they've lowered it. So it's now, I think it was $349 for the account instead. And what they did by doing that was they raised the max drawdown from 6 grand to 8 grand, but then they added a daily loss limit so that the daily loss limit now is 4 grand. So you have a daily loss limit of 4 grand, and then you have a max loss at 8 grand, but your profit target's 16,000. So I mean, it's definitely not an easy target to hit. Money bag, yeah, man. You know it. What did I like about that account? Honestly, man, I'm curious. I'm just curious. I only got the account because I wanted to see how it is. I want to see how trading it would affect my mentals and just all of that. It's just honestly genuine curiosity, man. What are my thoughts on 25K tops up lab accounts? I mean, they've been playing along around with a lot of that stuff, Rihanna. I mean, that's just a static account, right? So, I mean, I think there's a lot of different props. I know Apex used to do one. 10-4 trading, which I just pinned to the chat there as well. They have their own static account now as well, right? By the way, this spike move on the NQ it tagged 598. So again, not too surprising because we knew that 600 was a key area, right? So if I get stopped out, it's again part of the game, right? The expectancy of it all. I know. I have no doubt that those 300K accounts is going to bring the degen out on people. Rye guy, I'll take one. Rudy Mendez, not really. No, I don't have a really a borderline, a deadline of how far I go back. I go as far back as I feel I need to be honest. NQ's looking good for longs on GC. GC. What's GC doing? I'd feel uncomfortable longing that, to be honest. I would feel uncomfortable longing that. Where's my next level? Still have a level down there at 420. I feel like we need a tag down there, to be honest, on gold before we move higher, man. I feel like we need to come down here, but who knows? Maybe it does run without me. How many thumbs up are we on? Haven't even checked the thing so far. You think we can crack at least 200 thumbs up or something tonight? I mean, I think a 50K growth account is kind of worth it, right, guys? 400. There's about 400 you guys on right now. I don't think 200 thumbs ups is too much to ask. Is it still 16 minis? Oh, maybe? I don't remember actually. I didn't look. Chris XG trades. You're long. What are you long? Long soy? Are you longing soy? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay, Garon confirmed it as 16. 16 minis. Oh man. I haven't touched that new account that I just bought, but do you guys want me to do that, guys? Should I take 16 mini contracts tonight? Is that what we're good to do? I may have to save that for later, man. Maybe I save that for the London Open. 16th mini scalp. All right. You degens. You degens. Look at you guys. Are you degenning through me? Is that what you guys are doing here? Jesse James, man. I'm doing good. MDC, no, man. I'm at my bro's home. We staying here for the night. We homeless for now. Andrea, how are you? You guys want me to degen so you don't have to. Living vicariously through me. All right. All right, guys. I'll tell Jake all about it tomorrow. The chat made me do it, guys. The chat made me do it. 16 minis, 20 point. Bro, Ron, you realize there's a consistency rule to those accounts, right? That would kill me if I did that. Stereo. Do I live near Lake Ontario? No, man. I'm on the complete opposite side of you guys, man. I'm on the West Coast. I have to cry when I lose. I'll go wake up my kid. He can cry for me, okay? The announcement. I don't know what Jake's got. I don't know if I'm gonna spill the beans by making that comment. A-Rock, was he is the announcement referring to Wednesday next week? Because I didn't watch the stream, so I'm not really too sure what he's talking about. Can you confirm? Is he talking about Wednesday? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, how about this, guys? First and foremost, let's get to 200 thumbs up. I think that's target number 1. So that at the very least, I could do a giveaway for you guys tonight. If we manage to get to 300 thumbs up tonight, I will degen 16 minis on stream for you guys, okay? That's the deal. That's the deal. Rav boys. Ron G's not on the stream right now. The Ron that I'm talking to is Ron DigiTrader. Look at my man Garon there, eh? He's already done the math for me. He's done the math for me on that trade. That's hilarious. Just make sure you guys know, right? You guys gotta like the stream. Don't not thumbs up the chat, okay? Like the stream. You guys, for those on phone right now, you gotta close the chat box and then click on that thumb. That's what you gotta do. I found Jake Ricci on socials at first, actually, but I met Jake Ricci in New York though a couple years later on. Felt the need that I had to at least meet the guy. Oh, this is the new hourly open, guys. Are we gonna hold the selling pressure, Or is it going to spike up and take my ass out? What are we doing here? How we doing, guys? How we doing? How we doing, chat? Can we do it? Can we tap it? Can we make it? Don't tease me, NQ. You do this every night to me. You do this every night to me. Fry boy. Passing an eval on his first try. Nice, man. Good stuff. Z-Vic. I know, right? Come on. Garan got his target. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff, man. What is this? How much did I miss my trade by? 9.5. You got to be kidding me, eh? I'm 0.5 points away, guys. 0.5 points away. Why you got to do me dirty like that, NQ? Every night. Jesse James, yes. I primarily traded New York session well before any of this. I was trading the New York session for about 4.5 years, trading small caps and options and a little bit of futures before I moved on over to the Asia London session. Icy Hawk just passes 200K static count. Gang, gang. I know. Apparently, I didn't. All I needed to do was move my TP 0.5 higher, and I would have taken TP. But you know what, though? I don't blame you for taking that TP there, to be honest. It actually made sense where you took it. Will my dumbass pay the price? Fry boy, much love, man. Calculator risk, man. This is all I got, man. It's my travel setup, man. Jesse James, I think that question is actually a very subjective one that can't really be certain. I say that just because I've obviously made the most money trading New York, but I also have the most history trading New York. So I don't know if that's really a fair comparison. I've really enjoyed trading Asia and London, to be honest. I do personally find it a lot cleaner of price action. So, Maddie Mattel, what up, man? I know, Moneybag. It happens. It happens, guys. It happens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It does. It's skewed though, Jesse James. It's skewed. You know, I would say yes, my win rate's better over Asia and London, but it's very skewed because again, based on trading history and all of that, I don't. It's hard to play into that. You know what I mean? I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. I don't trade New York as much anymore, right? So it's kind of hard to say apples to apples if I would be doing better. Like if I'd have to trade New York, Asia, and London kind of almost during the same days and weeks and stuff like that, and see how I do during that time period. So market cycles are different too, right? Like when I was trading New York more primarily, what was that like compared to now, right? So there's I don't know, those are a lot of those type of nuances though. So what do we do here so far? I missed my target by 0.5. I missed my stop by 0.75. So what do we do here, guys? What do we do here? I'd like that. I'd like that, but we'll see, man. I'm still missing 17 thumbs, guys. 17 thumbs for us to do our first giveaway of the night. Oh, Jesse James? Yeah, I know. I know. Today's New York session was ass. That's the definition of AIDS. Tops a log. Yeah, man. I mean, I hear you, dude. That's the thing about those accounts. They definitely bring out the degen in people. Mickey trades. Yeah, yeah. I'll definitely check after the stream, man. What's the NQ looking like on the FF indicator as well? I'm curious. Do we have 202 likes now? Oh, 200 thumbs up. Nice, nice, nice. All right, guys. I think it's fair that we do a giveaway. To participate in the giveaway of this 50K Tradeify growth account, thumbs up on the stream, not the chat. Whoever keeps putting hearts in, just FYI, the stream, not the chat. All right, let's get the bot up and going, gang. Let's get it. There it is, guys. There it is. Oh, you know what? That other the other pie that I was talking about? I think it's like apple. It's like apple crumble pie. Who would have thought that I would be in a scalp trade for over half an hour, guys? So much for scalp trade, eh? Got about another minute left to get on this giveaway, guys. Oh, stopped out on that one, guys. Looks like gold really ran too. I know some of you guys were in gold longs earlier, right? Nice little push up on gold. £6, give or take. All right, let's see who the winner is. New York Trader. New York Trader, are you in the chat? New York Trader, are you here, my friend? All right, you are there. I know the stealth, it happens often, but you know what? To be honest, though, I think that my TP probably was slightly aggressive anyways, and I kind of looked at it, but I was shooting for 1R, and I was so obsessed with the 1R, I didn't think to adjust it slightly there. All right, New York Trader, I put my Instagram there. Shoot me a DM there, and I will send you the code afterwards, man. Joshua, that'd be hilarious if that was a real thing, dude. Thomas, what are you talking about? Did you not see the trade that I was literally just in that I got stopped out of? Yeah, give me a second here. Hunting pips, no, man. No, someone else's, not mine. I'm just gonna change the screen up a little bit here. I'm just gonna log into my other account here. Give me a second. Should we short NQ again, guys? Just because we can't get enough of it? Honestly, it looks good, man. Shorts do look good, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I know it just got taken out. I can re-enter quick after a trade, but that is really dependent on the trade. So I don't do it out of pure FOMO. I don't do it out of the fact that, oh, you know what, like I want to take another stab for no reason at all. Like it does have to make sense for me to want to do that. That's like the only way that I could pull that kind of a trigger. We're at the trigger line now on gold. 5 minute trigger line, that is. Favorite fast food restaurant. So I guess it really depends on where you are because obviously your country of origin will play a big factor in that. Like in the US, I think my family likes Shake Shack the most. But out here in Canada, I don't know. Probably a mixture between like A&W and McDonald's would be our guess. Gold's pushing. Gold's pushing. We are coming back though. We are coming back to a key area of resistance at 460, 4637. You know the terminologies of like manipulation and stuff like that? I don't really use those terminologies, so I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I actually prefer Canada's McDonald's better than the US. There's something about the US McDonald's, it's just, I don't know, something's off about it. I don't trade the New York session. New York session is dedicated to my family and my business, so. But yes, I don't sleep as much as most people probably do, to be honest. Contemplating on taking a trade on my other account, though, I'm not gonna lie. VoIP, no, I'm not that kind of guy. I personally don't like the attention on stuff like that, so no, there will be no host tour. But I'll be moved in next week. Hunting pips. No, I've heard of AMD. I know the ICT terminologies. I just don't. I don't like using the word manipulation, and the reason why I don't like using that word is because that like I don't like the implication of trading the markets and telling yourself the story that there's someone on the other end purposely trying to screw with you. Regardless of how true that is, I don't like the concept because it makes you feel it takes the accountability out of trading. Does that make sense? Oh, I have movers. There's no way in hell I'm moving myself. That's like way too much stuff, man. My time is also worth way more than that. Yeah, right now, McDonald's Canada, we have a thing that's called the World Heist. All the food has been pretty good. We actually enjoy they have like a black pepper chicken McNuggets thing. It's pretty actually pretty good. Andrea, yeah, yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like in the end of the day, man, the way I like to look at things is I personally don't like to look at situations and say to use any kind of terminology that takes accountability out of trading. I don't think that's ever a healthy thing, you know? Because the moment you start doing that, then you're just making excuses for all these other things, you know? We are testing this 4637 spot that I said to earlier on gold, guys. I'm gonna take a stab, maybe potentially here on my 10-4 account. I don't know if it's ballsy of me to attempt to short, but Denkis donkey. No, no, man. I sleep with just fine, man. With coffee, doesn't really affect me too much. Arjun, yeah, man, 100%, dude. I got Brian here telling me to do the 16 minis. I gotta save the 16 minis for London, man. Otherwise, it's no fun, right, guys? If you guys want to see me full port 16 minis, man, you guys gotta have to wait till the London Open. But I will absolutely do it for you guys. We do need 300 thumbs up, though, guys. Come on. Let's get 300 thumbs up on the stream here. Interesting. On gold, I'm honestly looking at this reject area that we had here. Let me just use my other chart actually, so you can actually see my levels. Up here, I'm honestly looking for a reject here because this is like my upper channel area. I got the 200 EMA as well. Like that's kind of where I'm looking for us. But I mean, I'm 50-50 on it right now. I have reasons to long this and I have reasons to short this. There's about 40 minutes left till the market opens too. I know a lot of people are using AI for stuff like that. I leverage AI for like business optimization, but definitely haven't thought about doing it otherwise. I'm gonna take a scalp trade on gold. I'm gonna attempt this right now. I'm gonna be wrong or right real fast here, guys. I know even the trend cloud is saying that it's bullish, so you're probably thinking, Alan, you're on crack, but I want to give it a shot. Oh, gamma exposure. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Oh, don't worry, genius. This is a 10-4 trading account. It's not like it's I don't have millions of dollars behind this position. I can't move the markets even if I wanted to. My focus face is my squinting face. Looking to scalp gold shorts here. I know. Trend cloud says bullish. What is Alan thinking? Money bag went there, man. Money bag went there. I'm coming for you. How much is 1 point GC? If you're trading gold contract, 1 point is $100. What's up, Dep? Nah, I'm on the move, man. I'm on the move. I won't be at a proper setup for a little while. Mellow, chill step vibes. Nice, A-Rock. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people are on long golds right now. I'm just taking a stab at scalp just to see if we reject this range high that we had earlier and the 200 EMA. Thoughts on shorting NQ? What's NQ now? Oh, wow. Well, it looks like we might actually follow through on NQ shorts now. It just had to take my ass out first, you know? You want me to do that when I land? Sure, man. Sounds good. What is, by the way, I don't know what Jackson Hole is at all. I don't even know what that is. What is that? I know someone was talking about that earlier too. Looks like NQ is about to tap the TP I originally had. Money bag. You holding on to that, eh? Oh, it's a banking meeting. Got it. Clearly, as you guys can tell, I did not really account for it too much back in the day. Hunting pips, I know it's the worst, but man, all we can do is look at it and say, hey, would I take this trade again or would I not? You think I'm selling on the wrong place? That's too bad. I guess if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What do you do, right? You like my fake window? It gives you the view of the beaches. You know, having a fake window of the beaches makes you feel a lot better when you're in a cubicle, right? Gives you the false idea that you actually have an outside world. Wear glasses. I don't think I have any, guys. I'm not here anyways. Oh, there you go. Taking the stop right there with that big spike. Good, McCole. You trade however you like to trade, my friend. That big spike didn't hit your stop loss. That's good though. It hit mine. Did some news come out on to give us that little jolt? We'll call meta. No, man, it's not about having more knowledge or knowing more than someone else. Is that we all have different styles of trading, and that's okay, right? There's gonna be different things that we look at that will help us and hurt us in however way. I think what's most important for us as traders is figuring out and finding a way that really works best for ourselves, you know? I'm just gonna change up my account here, by the way, guys, because I gotta flip it out. Flip it out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. I'm I'm switched out now. I switched out my 10-4 account for my other one, and I switched out to my Tradeify that has my 300K select account. Okay, I'm getting ready for the degen later. Blackbeard, I don't know. I don't look at that number until I do finish off my month. I have no idea, but I'm very much in the green though. I haven't had a negative prop month in like what month is it now? August? 12, 20. I haven't had a negative prop month in 23 months, 22 months. So yeah, I'm very much in the positive. And a lot of it for me is especially when daily accounts. I talk about this a lot on stream. I can't trade with TPT anymore because obviously I'm capped, as I've told you guys before already. But that's the reason why I always just take payouts, right? Because you guys got to think about this. Like the math is math, right? If I spend $127 on account and I have the ability to take, I don't know, $500, let's say, right, as a daily payout. Well, let's just say I take $500 once, twice, and then it blows, right? For example. Well, I'm still up 9x my investment, right? So I've always been like that with trading in any way I can. Is I just take whatever profits I can. I don't really care too much about building a massive buffer. It's never really been my thing. I think the only time I've ever built a buffer was when I was trading my fund of futures pro account, and that's because I was forced to because I couldn't take a payout for like 14 days. But in that account I ran up. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know exactly what I'm talking about because I posted it on Instagram quite a while ago. But on that my fund of futures account, I ran that thing up all the way to $40,000, right? Like, and that's because I had to run it up. But otherwise, though, I'm more of a guy that will just take my payout as it comes, man. Just again, each their own, right? KPM. I was from Vancouver, I should say, because I am moving. I'm moving out of Vancouver. And no, definitely not Richmond. Definitely not Richmond. Richmond is not my cup of tea. YT, what happened, man? What's the rules you're trying to find information on? Maybe I can help. Look at you go. Look at you go. Are you impressed today? Calculator risk. Impressed with what? I don't have so question in the chat for me there was how many accounts do you have to trade and or what type of accounts to get that type of P&L monthly. Every month is different. I don't have any static method of how we go about this. I've, I went from my last year having as much as 15 accounts at a time running, individually trading all of them. And depending on the prop, I either had a 50K account or a 150K account. Those were the only ones I would ever trade. I would never trade anything else. And these days, I usually juggle maybe five accounts, maybe 7 max. I usually don't do more than that anymore. I honestly don't have the time to trade that many accounts. But that's generally how I kind of go about it. And yeah, I mean, I trade minis. I don't trade micros, right? And that's going to obviously play a big factor in that as well. But that's how essentially those P&Ls kind of happen in the way they are. Am I in profit today? Technically, no, not after that loss I just took, right? So what was it? I was up 250, then I was down 400. So I'm down negative 150. And then just now I took a $500 loss as well. A negative 750 on the day so far. Because I usually I trade during Asia, but today I was moving, so I didn't do any trades earlier today. So I'm negative 750 at this very moment in time. YT, okay. That's interesting though. I mean, is it YT? Is it because the FAQs aren't? Is it because the FAQs aren't clear? Is that why you're asking those questions? I mean, obviously, you don't know what the challenge you're dealing with is at the moment, but I'm not entering a trade, by the way, guys. I'm just checking something out really quickly here. I am not entering a trade. Just want to make it very clear. Yeah, Arjun, man. Sometimes when Asia moves so nicely, man, it's like it's brutal to like trade New York. Trader Steve, the reason why I chose both of those accounts. So 150K, I picked those because I liked the amount of drawdown that I would get out of them. So it depends on the prop again, right? If I had an account that didn't require consistency rules, I would run the 150K usually because then I want the drawdown and I want to milk the crap out of it. Otherwise, I usually go for the 50K because if there's consistency rules and all that other nuance, I'd rather be able to get to the payout sooner than later, right? So that's why I'll usually use the 50K account. So those are kind of the two that I would run between. Well, YT, if there's anything I can help you with, man, I mean, I don't know if I'll know the questions, but I'll do my best to answer them, man. The spot that I marked for long for NQ potential. I think that was a volume profile spot, if I remember correctly. Rec, I've been trading for 6 years. 6 years. My record year was last year. That was my best year by far. The last area of resistance for gold that we have as we make our way up is 46.42, guys. 46.42. No one else trades in my family, no, and no, I will not be teaching anyone how to trade. Unless they want to, sure, but I'm not going to push it on them. We already have one person crazy enough to take trades on the market. We don't need more than that. Jesse James, because I think that not trading is not for everyone, to be honest. I think it's a very difficult craft. And honestly, the amount of mentals that go behind trading does put a damage on health as well. So you talk to any Wall Street trader who's been trading for a very long time, they would say the same thing. They're not. It's rare that you'll find high performing traders trade until they're like 60 or something like that. It's just not a common thing. Game update. I'm not too sure which trade you're talking about, but no, I've kind of just steered clear for now. Rec trades. I've been profitable since year one, but I didn't really know truly what I was doing until year three. Because again, being profitable doesn't really mean anything. If you're like anyone who says they're profitable year one, year two, honestly doesn't really mean much to me. Just because like there's too many nuances that you're still learning. It kind of devalues being able to say you're super good at it. I'm watching to degen scout, by the way. How many likes are we at right now? I don't know. Let's see. 262. You really want me to degen right now, don't you? I need to test this. I'm not taking anything yet right now. I just got to test to see how many contracts is 16 minis. What is that worth? Holy, that's wild. So my daily loss limit would be this. Oops. My daily loss limit would be this. If I knew I was gonna do this for you guys, I would have bought more than one 300K account. Just saying. 2.5 points. That's my allowable. I'm gonna wait. But I'm just saying I need right now 2.5 points is full port on that account. Is it actually 16 minis, man? I gotta double check if I can even use 16 minis. Where do I see that? Where is that? Where would I find that? Okay, yeah, 16 minis. Nah, it's okay, guys. I don't mind. I don't mind, guys. I have quite a like. It's still in the eval phase, right? I have a lot of fundeds, so I'm not really too whatever about it. I'm prepping for my full port, guys. I am prepping. You know what the problem with scalping too as well is that this will count as a micro scalp, I think. I think this will count as a micro scalping. That's the only problem too. I actually have like this exact spot that we were rejecting right now. I actually had a reference point there. I was just looking at my other time frames right now. Let's see. Do I see gold following technicals better? I don't know. Can't say too much on that one. Did something come out, by the way, on news? Like, why is gold moving like this? This is pretty insane. Did I miss the buck on something, guys? I haven't entered it, guys. I will tell you guys when I push the button. Yeah, no. I'm not in anything yet, guys. Seven minutes left till London opens. Rec trades, man. I don't. It's hard to say for each trader why someone's not profitable. How much of it is strategy? How much of it is hopping? How much of it is psychology? Hard to say, right, guys? Hard to say. I know. I know. Vivek. It did. It lined up very nicely. London opens in 6 minute, gang. Yeah, time in the market doesn't always necessarily mean a good thing for you, man. Time in the market can build overconfidence, desensitization. It's a lot of different things, man. I'm just watching time, guys. I'm watching time right now. Four minutes left. David Evans, honestly, taking a break is really not a bad idea, man. Sometimes I feel good just not trading for a couple days or even a week and coming back to it. You just feel fresh, you know? Brian, don't throw away your account, bro. Don't throw it away. August tends to be a little bit tougher of a month from what I can see as well. The gold just keeps on truck. Hey man, is there anyone in the chat still holding long golds, by the way? I'm just curious now. Rihanna, gang, gang. Good work, man. Good work. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left until the full port begins. Ugh. Why short versus long? I mean, we are coming up to basically the highs of the session, so I don't feel too good about longing from this point, to be honest. I have quite a few areas marked up in this area as well. 50 seconds. $15 seconds. Don't worry, my stop loss is not 10K. My daily loss limit on this account is 4 grand. So no matter what, 2.5 is going to be the stop loss. I just need to gauge where the entry is going to be. You guys ready for this? 2, 1. Locking in. 16 minis, guys. Am I going to get stopped out real fast here? Andrew, honestly, I would say that actually there are more things that I have transferred from my business and corporate world that's brought me into the trading world. Trading has obviously made me discover a few things of myself a little bit more, but for sure, I would say that my business and corporate discipline has carried over to trading more than the other way around. Boom, 6,400 guys, 1.6 R. There's your full point. I did it for you guys, chat. Chat asked for it. I shall deliver. I shall deliver. Maybe this is just going to be the account that I'm going to full port with you guys every night. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. Just to show you guys, legit. Guys, legit. There you go. That's my 300K select plan. We just locked in $6,300 on one trade. Wild. Wild. What a night. What a night. We'll see what the market offers, guys. I mean, in all seriousness, though, in all seriousness, we are, like you asked, Zivik asked a very valid question. Why am I shorting, right? Why not long at the open? I mean, first, we've had a very extended move, guys. We also know that this was Asia highs, right? I already had a level at 46645, and it was also the high of day for the session. I also have a reference point within my 4666 there. So I just figured, based on that entry point, that stop is probably going to be the best one to take if I were going to take it. So anyways, that's kind of the reason why I did it. But yeah, we'll see what the market offers, man. I mean, you guys know by now. I know Ron DigiTrader knows this for sure. I'm looking for, like, generally for me, I don't trade the London Open. I'll generally watch the hour after London. So we'll see if the market presents anything else later on. Because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 fundeds. I still have 4 fundeds that I haven't traded with yet. So I may take a few more trades later tonight. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see what it has to offer. But yeah, man. Anyways, thanks chat for the stream, and thanks chat for the for this. You guys can actually say that you guys contributed to this full port trade tonight. I don't think I've actually ever full ported 16 minis in my life. That's hilarious. You degens. You degens. All right, guys. I am gonna hop though, guys. I am gonna hop. It's been a long day for me. Don't do anything crazy. It's Friday tomorrow. If you're not feeling it, you're worn out. Don't go into tomorrow being like, I need to make it back. Worst mentality, guys. Nothing wrong with ending a day red. Nothing wrong with taking losses. It is all part of the game, right? If you burn out too fast, you won't have any capital to trade the markets in the longer term. You're in this for the long haul. This is not a race. It is a marathon, right? So just, guys, keep that in mind, okay? I know we had some degen funds here, but in all realness though, guys, I did not get to where I am by constantly just throwing accounts at the wall and hoping that it sticks. Take it easy. You don't have a trade, you don't have a setup, you're not emotionally feeling well, walk away. There are thousands more trading days ahead of us, guys. Okay. Anyways, you guys have a good one, dude. Have a good weekend. I will catch you guys next week. I will still be on the road when I stream next week as well. So I don't know where I'll be. I'll probably be in some sort of Airbnb next week. So you guys have a wonderful night, man. Take it easy.